Today I'm doing a very quick a day in the life vlog for you all. I'm taking you behind the scenes so you can see what I get up to working from home. Today's actually my day off, but I'm still somehow working. Anyway. Yeah. Hello everyone, it's your girl Tamar, also known as Unique Tay, and welcome back to my channel. So, I am actually working on a couple of few to-dos on my long to-do list. I am working on my podcast today, so it's a podcast day, prepping it, scheduling it, sorting out a campaign for it, and I'm also interviewing a special guest on my podcast show. All the details are below in the description box. I am also going to give my flat a quick spring clean because I've moved flat. And by the way, guys, I moved a flat three times in just 18 months. Top tip, don't move 3 times in 18 months because it comes at a high cost. And it is also a little bit stressful, but hey ho. And if I get a bit of time and if the sun is shining, because it was yesterday, the sky was blue yesterday, I will go and take a stroll in the park for a bit of a detox. And yes, you can come along with me too. So enjoy this vlog and thank you so much for watching. First things first, drink my water, get this podcast ready. I am super excited. Today is guest number 10. So this is the final guest for this series. It's the first series of my new podcast. And if you don't know already, I actually had a podcast called Insights. I started that Insights project back in 2017. And it was basically me doing blogs and interviewing other artists and creatives who are like based around the UK, just exploring the stories and the behind the scenes of what the artist lifestyle is. So it's called Insights as a blog. Then I turned it into a podcast and interviewed some artists all the way in Jamaica in 2019. And now I'm just bringing it back, just giving it a new name, upgrade, because we all need to upgrade. Why am I out of breath? Maybe I'm just excited, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So I am back with my warm cup of coffee and we are just 10 minutes away until I start interviewing my podcast guest. I'm so excited, nervous excited, let's go with that. So this particular special guest, she initially comes from a dance background but has transitioned into becoming a coach and a psychotherapist, and I absolutely love the work that she does. And the reason why I decided to choose her to be one of my special guests on my podcast is because this area, this niche in therapy in the world of the arts, like for artists and creatives, I feel like is overlooked a little bit. I don't feel like the conversation is at the heart of the conversations we have as artists to really talk about the importance of therapy, talk about the importance of our mental health and well-being. And I know a lot of us are talking about mental health nowadays and finding ways to really improve our livelihoods and just living a healthy lifestyle. Generally for all people that is required, and people just don't do it enough. Like, come on guys, invest yourself into getting a therapist or just a coach. You need that guidance along all the work that you do. I just want to get that off my chest. But for the sake of the podcast show, I really wanted to choose such a diverse mix of creatives and artists from different artistic backgrounds, and I could talk in another vlog about my podcast and what to expect and who to expect on there. But it is called the Unique Dance Podcast, and it is about community, culture and art. No, I don't even know my own podcast. Community, culture and identity. That's what I was trying to say. And it will be very, very specific with artists of Caribbean heritage, because big up the Caribbean islands them. I feel like the way we conduct ourselves, the way we show up is very obviously unique to us. That's just culture. I love culture, so I really wanted to add a cultural element to the podcast. Enough talking, let's get started. So if you're wondering where I got my equipment from, it is I got it from Gear for Music. So it's an online warehouse of any kind of technical products like gadgets. Really great for those who do podcasting, audio, vocals. Yeah, and you can get all instruments on there. So obviously I got the mic, I got the headphones, I've got all of my equipment basically from there. Oh my god. Okay, this better be a pissing good. I might use that as my thumbnail for the YouTube, who knows. But yeah, so I'm gonna prepare this and bring it forward. I need to preserve, oh, the battery is already running low, you piece. Okay, so I think I'm ready to go, guys, like literally. Oh my god. Yay, it is bang on 11 o'clock. Let's do this, let's make the call. I'm excited for this one, I really am. Okay, let's go. I can't invite you in on this one, guys, so catch you up in a minute. How are you doing? I know, right? I mean, I'm excited. I'm not recording, by the way, not yet. so you're all good. But yeah, great. How's your week been so far? So guys, I've just finished the podcast and oh my god, I am burning to share everything with you. Bloody fly, get out of the way. Start that again. Podcast itself, the conversation, the content went super well. She talked a lot about obviously coaching and psychotherapy, mental health and well-being for artists, for creatives. So all of you who are listening right now who are creative in any way, shape or form, I highly recommend you check her out. And obviously I want you to check her out, but I haven't released a podcast yet. It's a surprise. So I will definitely update you on this YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with not just future vlogs for me, but all of my podcasts as well, with the podcast guests and all of the juicy topics that we're talking about. Now, on another note, let me just put my coffee back in the kitchen. So on another note, what really disappointed me, guys, is the fact that technical wise, everything came down tumbling like a ton of bricks. Like I am new to podcasting. I'm new to the audio tech world. So obviously I don't know what to use for the best equipment. I have been up since 8 o'clock this morning. I got myself ready. I was excited to kickstart like this podcast. I've got everything all set up. And as I've got everything set up, and when we started the conversation, the battery was running low. I had to change the battery 3 times during the podcast. The equipment was going off. You know when you put the mic too close to the speaker and it does that loud ringing sound? Oh, I hate it. So that happened a few times. I was a little bit embarrassed, to be honest, but hey ho, I'm new to this. And then I had to go straight to plan B right in the center of the podcast. So for those of you who are wanting to start a podcast, I've got a small top tip for you. Always have a plan B and a plan C. Literally, just factor in that technology doesn't always work the way you want it to work. So I had to kind of record that general recording on my other phone than on my laptop. So that means the sound quality won't be the best. I'm really upset. I'm upset not just because the fact that technology wasn't working for me, was because this was a really fantastic conversation. But on the positive note, it's gonna happen anyway. It's coming out soon. So yeah, and like I said at the start of this vlog, I want to go and take you on a stroll around the park. So I want to have a break, but the sun is not shining yet and it's a little bit colder today. Yesterday was like almost 11 degrees, like, and we're still in winter. Sign of global warming, guys. But today's a little bit cooler, so I'll see how I go in 5 minutes time.